Thanking the University of Notre Dame, the athletic department, and obviously the hockey program for inviting us here and putting on a first-class show. We've been treated excellent here. I also want to thank the NHL and Mr. Craig and his crew. The ice was fantastic, so I wish we could get that ice at Yost Ice Arena. We'd be in better shape. But anyway, I thought it was a great event, hard-fought game. We got a break. We haven't been getting many breaks to this point in the last few weeks. We've been in a lot of ties, but the first goal is a huge break for us. Got us off to a good start, and then obviously the two goals, Moyle and Will Lockwood, great shots, good shots. So the only problem we had today is we took the two penalties to start the second period, put us on our heels, got them back in the game. But overall, pleased with our team and a huge points in the standings for us. And it's been a while since we've won, so we played well, we played hard. We played 3 games here without our two leading scorers, and Quinn Hughes and Josh Norris, and we're undefeated. So the guys have really stepped up in their absence. I'll take any questions at this point.
Well, you already touched on it, but can you describe what it was like with an offense that you've been trying to get going for quite some time to get 3 goals in the first 10 minutes against such a strong opponent?
Yeah, I think the first one obviously is a break. I've seen some weird goals before. That's right up there. But our confidence isn't lacking. And one of the comments I made last week is we cannot get frustrated with not scoring goals. It'll come. It'll come. I told them we just have to continue to work hard, do the right things, and believe in each other, and eventually we're going to score. But we have to continue to play well defensively. And I think that's been one of the biggest keys for us lately. We're playing much better defensively, and it starts with our goaltending. Hayden and Strauss have played excellent. So we just have to continue to stay with it. We'll score goals, but we have to get better defensively. We have to continue to play better with our puck.
Coach, we talked about next man up mentality a lot the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Moley really stepped it up in that absence of your 2 best players. He gets that goal again tonight. He got that goal in the GLI. Talk about what he's done with that next man up mentality.
Well, he's a good player last year in the USHL. He's a scorer. So one of the things Nolan had to do was learn how to work harder at this level. It's an adjustment, and I think he's finally realized it. We talk about our freshmen. There's no freshmen anymore. Once Christmas rolls around, they've played enough games. They understand the systems now. They understand how hard it is to score and be a good player at this level. So that line, someone referred to as our 4th line, and I said, they're not our 4th line. Last weekend I played them against maybe one of the best lines in college hockey from Michigan State, and they did a great job. So I had no problem putting them on the ice, and they're out there in key situations. So big lift for our team. It helps our depth, and they're only going to get better as we move forward.
Mel, over here. On the first goal that they scored, or you scored, were you going to be changing lines there? 1 and 2. What did you see from where you were on the ice? What did that puck do? Where did it hit? And what did it do in getting past with Morris?
Well, I've been in a lot of these outdoor games, and one of the factors is when that puck gets up above the white of the boards, there's a lot of dark space. Now, I'd be interesting to see what he says about it, their goaltender. But no, Joseph was just trying to lay it into the far corner, I think, in the rink, not at the net, the far corner of the rink, and we were going to get in a foot race. So I think he just missed a shot, and he got it on net. And like I said, once that puck gets up, it's hard to see. And I don't know if he lost it a little bit and then found, and he had a couple more in that first period where the puck's bouncing on that ice. So it's not easy for the goaltenders, and you'll have to ask him. But I think he probably lost that in that dark space a little bit.
I had 2 questions. If you could describe Will's goal, that was kind of an interesting goal that he scored 16 seconds later.
Yeah, and that's a huge goal. He's a talented player. He did that on purpose. He goes across, flips it over his stick, continues on, gets it, and that's a place to shoot. He's got the goalie moving from right to left, and he shoots it back to the right. He's a goal scorer. He's been really good for us. I know he hasn't scored as much as he wants, but I expect a big second half from him. We didn't have him last year, so it's nice to have him for the second half and the stretch run this year.
And you touched on the conditions that you liked, the ice. How were the conditions at the start of the game when the sun was still out, and at the end of the game? Did the conditions change over the course of the game?
No, they were good at the start. They did a great job here by covering the ice and moving the game back. I think that really helped the ice. And one of the things I like too is the shoveling. They got out there every stoppage and make sure they shoveled so the snow wasn't on the ice. It was great. It was. Wish I could have played just to be out there to skate on.
Now, when you were a player and a young coach, I mean, did you ever think these outdoor games would evolve into the spectacle they are today?
Well, not really, but when you saw the first one, the Cold War at Michigan State, and just got a feel for what could be, it was awesome. It was awesome. There's never going to be one like the first one, I guess, but they're great. They're great. I hope at some point that we can have another one at the Big House. I think the fans would love it, and you know, I know our players would love it. But it takes a lot of work. I'm sure Notre Dame will tell you it takes a lot of work from a lot of people to pull it off. And they did a great job. Go ahead, Steve.
No, just touch on the overall atmosphere, being at this legendary stadium. You have the dome and Touchdown Jesus and the sun setting.
Iconic. Yeah, it's iconic. You know, it's these guys will remember this for the rest of their lives, and it adds a little extra sweetness to it when you win. It's a great event, regardless. You know, it really is. But when you win, it even makes it sweeter. But yeah, Notre Dame, the Michigan-Notre Dame rivalry just adds to the game. You know, whether it's football or basketball or any sport. So we've got a really good rivalry with Notre Dame. The last 2 years here, we've had great games with them, and we look forward to that rivalry. I think it's going to be one of the best rivalries in college hockey going forward. So, but yeah, you're Notre Dame Stadium, Rockney, and Devine. You go down the list. I'm sure I missed a lot of people, but Tim Brown, Joe Montana, but it's great.
And one other